Greetings, Earthlings. Yeah, seedlings, starlings, darlings, islings, arlings. You don't know, starlings. Yeah, a most blessed day. Give thanks and praise here in the throne room of my father, King Emmanuel Charles Edwards the Seventh. We do give thanks. We are here. Dada, you don't know Haley I, who is one in I, and I one in him, who is one in the I, who is Jah. Sight, Arman, Dada, receive, and I, Isis, O Father God, moving them through Selassie 2 and 1. Blessed I, into the Kadusa Kadusan. Holy, 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 holy. Holy, 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 ever live it I. And I, Selassie Jehovah, Jah, Rastafari, who lives and reigns in the heart of flesh of all living. Yeah, Mama Mika, who lives and reigns in the hearts of all flesh of all living. We do give thanks. Yes, I am man ramen and I am man I ra and amen and ti and I. Yeah? Yes, I am man and I. And I. In a Zion, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the big Gongzilla, yeah? Yeah. Wee. Yeah, the big Gongzilla, man. Hail Father God, happy Earth Day, Big Daddy. Big Gongzilla, yo. Wee. What a blessed day. Yeah, the high conquering line of the tribe of Judah, almighty, awesome power of the Most High Jah. Yes, sir, the King of Israel, the excellent psalmist, the chief musician, the proverbial king. We hail him, oh, so high. Yes, I hail high. Yeah, man. Count your blessings. I've got news for rejoicing. I've got studios to voice in. I've got, whoa now, you count your blessings, yeah. I give thanks to the Master that through all the disaster, we're still here together forever after. Count your blessings, yeah. Yeah, really, I, man. Uh, what a glorious day, man. Bigger judgment, man. The earth rocking. Seeing incoming, me done show you say you have incoming, bigger incoming in the rascal judgment, and you just see more judgment. The earth a mash up. They ain't gonna tell you that on the news. Burn them, seen? The earth a mash up, seen? Yeah, we just a trample the beast. Inside, you don't know. And you don't know, China says they're the dragon, so I am the dragon slayer, so I come to slew them. So China's getting dealt with in the judgment. Yes, I, holy ever live it, I Selassie, Rastafari. Yeah, the bigger judgment. Big earthquake in Panama today. You only ever leave it I Selassie, Rastafari. Yeah, it was a 9.3 scene, and they're telling you it was a 6.8, it's a 7.7.2, 7.1, it was a 9.3 in the judgment scene. And that's just the beginning, you see me? Panama, you know. Yes, man. You know, Panama people. Scene. You must know. Yeah, burning a big head for my big Gongzilla, my daddy, my master, my God, my king, Zin, my David, after Bob. Ili, yes, Ili, gang, I don't know, tough gang, born again, big Gongzilla, CI, Holy, blessed, Ili, mama Cindy, yeah, man, more love, more life, Ili, my Shugi, more love, more life, yeah, man, mama, Kalanji, blessed mama, Yale, father, Aston, I don't know. Or the magnet, that or the judgment, that burn up Babylon, bomb lad. Really, I dada. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Babylon a burn up. Yeah, some more judgment. The sun is bursting up. I told you the sun's bursting up. Me, I'm gonna absorb all the light in that sun and take it for I and I bomber rascal itself. See? Because even the sun itself is for I and I glory, yeah? Everything in creation is for I and I glory, yeah? Holy money, will I? Yeah. We're gonna take the light of that sun away. Zine, I don't know, a bigger judgment. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, just know that scene. So you see the sun bursting up like that, and you see all these sunspots and all these things. Then you must know Rastafari is the Almighty God. And we come for crush out Babylon. And we come for take what is ours, which is everything. Which is everything. Hey, they tried to take everything from I and I. The only thing they didn't take from I and I is I and I God and I life. You see what I'm saying? Those are the only two things Babylon didn't take from I because I never gave it to them. Zin? Get up, stand up for your right. We know and we overstand. Almighty God is a living man. You can fool some people sometime, but what? Can't fool all the people all the time. Now you see the light, what you gonna do? Stand up for your right. Did you hear now? Whoa! Mr. Fish, stand up for your right. Don't give it up, get up, stand up. Down, Oh, now you get up and you stand up. Ooh, ooh, wee. Bigger judgment now. You get up and you stand up and you get up and you stand up and you don't give up. You don't give up. Most people think great God will come from the sky, take away everything, make everybody feel high. But if you know what life is worth, then you would look for yours unhurt. Now you see the light. Stand up for your right. Did you hear? Hear the eye, Father God. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we are just jubilant. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And hyperactive in the judgment and just R sighted, S sighted. We burn the X. Fissy Babylon, burn. See, so just that, man. More fire raging in BC. You don't know, Calgary, Vancouver getting touched, Toronto getting crushed. Yeah, the bigger judgment. And you have more bigger incoming in this judgment because I don't know what you people think is coming. You must know, just look at the world, man. Just look at the world. From last year, I touched on the seed. As the elect of myself. Seen? Because I am the elect of I and I self and the light of this world. Most natural. So I elected I and I self. And all who tried to get in I and I way got crushed or removed. Most natural. Meaning the president or the so-called president, the man who called himself Jesus, that's not his real name. It was in the zodiac. Seen? That's not his real name. Most natural. Well, he called himself that because he wants you all to think that he is the one. Okay? And he's not the one. And I exposed him. His real name is Herman. See? And I don't even know if that's his true name. See? Because Herman and Arman sounds very, very similar, don't it? You see me? I said so it's possible the man's name ain't even Herman. It's on his Facebook page. You go on his Facebook page and you'll see his school records. He put it up there. Herman Edwards. Okay, man. Well, you don't know. You is not Jesus. You is not the Arman. And even your brother, my uncle Abuna, is not the real Abuna. I am Abuna Zetigo. Zine? And the Arman live through I. So I can say I am Arman in him. Zine? Me a some boy, a boy named Herbert Poole, who did a go on like one time, everything blessed like he gets it, But it's clear, you people don't get it. You don't get it. I hear this guy talking about there's millions of Arman. The man went up on Jafar, the mind shit, and left a comment about, yeah man, bless up the Bobo or something, the Arman, yeah man, respect, like hailing him up like say he's the Arman. So I had to tell the Claffy, there's only one Arman Bumblewall. See? And this man ain't it. There's only one Arman. This youth is far from Bobo. Them youth, they don't defend the Congress. They don't defend repatriation. They do not stand for what Bobo Shanti stands for. They're a new kind of Bobo that don't stand for what Bobo stand for, what Dada stand for, but want come with all this newness. Do you understand? Them gone. Man, them not even talking about keeping Sabbath. Man, them even talking about these things. Man, even talking about Lent. Well, that guy there anyways. Then you have the next one, Bozo, he's sick, talking about Lent and fasting and the Bible and this and that. And it's like, dude, so where's King David and Aaron and Moses? If you're going to talk about the Bible and go on like as if you hail the man who write that same Bible, the one who sent the one them for write that same Bible, what happened to everything else? Then them and them take what they want take and then say, oh, it's allegory and this, that, and the fables and this, that. So you take what you want take out of the Bible then. Well, the Rasta is not about that, see? You never see I and I Majesty do that. You never see Emperor Emmanuel I Menelik do that. I don't know where Uno get this folly from. You never see big man like Bob do that. None of Uno no bigger than Bob. None of Uno no bigger than Emmanuel. Eh? I did not cite Marcus do that. I did not cite Peter Mighty, Peter Tosh do that. Peter Tosh only said, well, them say in one passage in the Bible, make me white as snow and him burn that. Zine? So all those racial statements are racial, I mean, you'd have to call it a allegory, man. It's a racial allegory because none of that never existed. But make I white as snow. So a judgment. So this is what the I and I condemn. Where the white man put in the Bible. Not really so much what them take out, you know. It's what them put in there. Zine? Like saying Adam and Eve, when it's really Cain who drugged and inebriated and raped and then impregnated his sister wife Nephthys, who is Mother Eve. So the man where them call Eve in the Bible, or the man where them call Adam, pardon me, in the judgment, the man they call Adam is really Cain, and the woman them call Eve is really Nephthys, while we have Ammon and Isis who never bow. Seen? Never how. Forever yao. Never that blood clot. So there you have it. They told you that the first son of God, Adam, is really Cain, who rape off his wife, drunk her and breed her up. Drug her up and breed her up. So right there it's clear that they want you to think that God or the Son of God is really the devil. From the beginning. From the beginning of time, they had you worshipping the devil, thinking Adam is Cain. Okay? So we are telling me, you think it's so easy to climb up out of that? Pull yourself out of that, no? You think it's easy? You think it stops with Adam? Remember what they did with Adam? They turned Ammon into Osiris. Changed his name, tried to make him Greek. What are you saying? People, you better wise up. You better wise up. And so in this time, they couldn't really hide it because Christ did come and I was too mighty them for them to deny I. So what they did is they had to mesh I with my father and my superior, my David, who is Emmanuel, Matthew chapter 1, Isaiah chapter 7, Josephus, Flavius, Hannibal, Barca, Akbar the Great. Zine? Indeed. And then they call him Jesus Justus in the book of Acts. Seen? Our father Emmanuel, they turned him into the lamb who was crucified, and then they say he died on the cross. So either way you look on it, because my God never died. My God wasn't even crucified. It was I, the Messiah, the lamb, who was crucified. So what they're telling you is worship the devil. See? Because it's all a lie and it's all illusion, so it's like worship a lie, a devil. See? Okay then. So uno know go on, man. Black people uno for wise up uno self. How still in 20 and 21 you're still talking about Jesus or any other God but the true living black God, the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, the conquering Lion of the tribe of Judah? How you guys still stuck on all this madness, man? Where are your gods? Not one of your gods could come and even show you his face and do no mighty works or nothing, but yet still you're going to deny the real, true and living God and then call upon some God in a sky or a cloud. I talk about Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. So wait, hold on, man. Hold on, man. Jesus said he came to kill sin. Jesus said that the temple of the Lord or the church of the Lord is not a edifice or a structure made by men's hands. It is the temple. It is your body. Okay? So right there he's saying burn the church, It means the church is not the way anymore, Christianity is not the way, you know. And the first man to be called a Christian is the Ethiopian eunuch, who was baptized by Saint Philip, and he returned to Ethiopia, and Ethiopia became the first Christian kingdom, the first Christian empire with the first Christian emperor, Ela Amida Zin, who was Christian before his twin sons' baptism. So we would have to say that the first Christian emperor and empress is Ela Amida and his wife, Empress Sophia, and then their sons. Most natural. And yet you can accept the Ethiopian Christian gospel, which today is in the manifestation of Rasta. It is manifested today as Rastafari. This is the new, you call it gospel. It's the new light. It's Rastafari, the new name of Christ, the new Christ, the return Christ, the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, the conquering Lion of the tribe of Judah. Come on, man. Come on. Here to the conquering Lion of the tribe of Judah. Forever and always. He lives. Yeah, man, he lives. The Most High God. Your Bible tells you Ethiopia shall stretch forth her hands out unto God. Yeah, man. Just can't accept it, man. You can't accept the black God, but you go and you accept the white God. Or you go accept a dead no God. Now you flipping NOI people talking about the right honorable Elijah Muhammad. He's dead, he's gone, it's done, forget him. There's no powers coming out of that man before. He has no hair. He has no strength. He's dead, he's gone, it's done. You guys are still on this guy, man, who never really did nothing mightier than my Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey did way more mightier works than Elijah Muhammad, but yet still you have to glorify Elijah Muhammad above Malcolm or Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey I'm talking about. How? How could you rank Elijah Muhammad above Marcus Garvey, who was his superior when he was in the UNIA army? He was a colonel or a corporal in the UNIA army. Marcus is his boss. No, stop it, man. Joke business, man. Joke business. Yeah, well, we heal our father Damien and our father Sisla, who are doing the mightiest works. Yeah, and Father Emmanuel, Dada Barrington Garfield Edwards, who is here doing mighty works, and I myself who come to do mighty works. Zin, and none of you can equate to Rastafari, who have been here, laid the groundwork. Then we ventured into the music, touched the world, moved the world. Do you understand what I'm saying? So now when we think about the 144,000, since all of you different religions and denominations and sects and cults claim that you are the chosen ones, the lights of the world. Okay, but if you are the light of the world, then you must be a light to all the world. And the whole world must see your light and walk into your light. When did that ever happen? Or when will that ever happen? Get real. Rastafari is the light to the world. We use reggae music, Bob Marley say one love, and all people, all religions and denominations and walks of life know what that means. And many of them will listen to the song and sing along and say one love. They know what Rastafari is about. Rastafari is not about division and racism like all of you different religions and sects and cults out there. Do you understand? Rastafari is about one love, bringing them to the people them together in love, in the name of our Father. You see what I'm saying? Our God and our King, our Emperor. So as much as you want to say, well, oh, yeah, Rastas, yeah, they're good people, or oh, Bob Marley was a good man, and this and he was a prophet. He means I and I God, I and I King. And you could say prophet, yeah? And then we have our Peter Tosh, prophet same way, you don't know. But Bob is the king over them all. You see what I'm saying? Most natural. So I mean, no, man. None of you have reached them heights there. None of you can say that you have a messengers that have reached the world and touched the people of the world. Do you see what I'm saying? None of you. No Nation of Islam, no Moors, no this, no that, no Hebrew Israelite, no Rasclat, no religion even, no Christianity, no Roman Catholicism, no care which Rasclat denomination of Christianity, or Islam, or Buddhism, or any one of them. Any one of them, you all fall short when it comes to Rastafari. And Rastafari, I mean, compared to most of you, we are fresh. We are fresh. Yeah, man. That's what's up, man. Yeah? And you all want to deny Rastafari. But that's okay, though. That's okay, because Rastafari conquer all of Uno. You see what I'm saying? We conquer all of Uno. You see? Yeah. One day I went to the Egyptian Coptic church for the first time. I went to an Egyptian Coptic church thinking that it might be somewhat similar to the Ethiopian Coptic church, or Orthodox church, right? You have the Ethiopian Orthodox church and you have the Egyptian Coptic church. Where the first Christian church is the Mother of Zion, our Mother Mary of Zion church in Aksum. It's the first Christian church, and the first Christian monasteries are up there in Aksum. You see what I'm saying? Lake Tana, Debra Damos, you see, most natural. So Egypt was a homestead for the Hebrew Israelites before they became what you call Christians. Zine, we were of the way, you could say Essenes, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, most natural. But we had a temple in Egypt. Do you understand? This is the point that I'm making. That we were in Egypt and we set up in Egypt before we set up in Ethiopia. But in Ethiopia we set up the new way. And this is why the mother church of Christianity is there. Zine? And the first Christian monastery is there. Zine? And then in 325 AD, Emperor Ella Amida, after his baptism, his sons and his wife's baptism, he is Christian now. Now they start putting the crescent moon and the star on their silver crosses. Now they're making golden crosses with baby Jesus on it. Golden crosses with Messiah on it. Seen? Well, he called the Council of Nicaea in 325 AD. And Emperor Constantine of Rome, the first Constantine of Rome, New Rome, came. And Ethiopia, the emperor, wanted to know, what are you doing? You created this new Jesus, talking about he's white, how he died for your sins, and all these things. And then they were saying, yes, well, to us, Jesus is two entities, his flesh and his spirit, and they're separate. While the Ethiopian Orthodox Church said, no, he is one. His flesh and his spirit is one. And this caused a rift. So Ethiopia said, well, we're going to annex ourselves from the Roman Catholic Church. See, in 325 AD. And she annexed herself from the Roman Catholic Church. And so did all the Orthodox churches of the Autocephalous Oriental group of churches. They annexed themselves from Rome. But they remained, what's the word? Aligned, or allied is the proper word, with Rome in state only. So these body of churches, the Autocephalous Oriental body of churches, annexed themselves from Rome with Ethiopia, but they remained with Rome in state. Seeing, which means Rome still has influence over them. And that is what happened at the Council of Nicaea. And so all of those other churches, the other Coptic or the other Orthodox churches of the world, excluding the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, the mother church, while Rome would be her sister church, they're all Roman. So I go to the Egyptian Coptic Church, and what do I see? They do communion. Oh, interesting. The priest who is there ministering, he's just like a pope. He's just like the Pope, man, with the mitre on his head and everything. Okay. They venerate and worship Mary, calling her the intercessor for them, and how she rose for them. They do Sunday service. See? Their church service is on a Sunday. Most natural. Okay, so you worship Mary, you don't know she's your intercessor, you don't know all these things. Yeah, alright. So you don't know. When you are Roman, when you do communion, and I name the bread, and I talk about when you name the body of Christ, and then they say things like give us your body, like we're gonna consume your body. We worship your body, you know? And like we partook in your body, in the consuming of it, like the communion bread. And they drink his blood and all these things, just like Rome. Zine, so you dress up like the Pope, you do Sunday worship, you do communion, you worship Mary, and they even call themselves the Apostolic Catholic Church. They're an Apostolic Catholic Church. And then you study what they have up on their screen as they're chanting their praises to their dead God. And they say, they start venerating these men who they call Abba. These Abbas, Abba this and Abba that and Abba this and Abba that. And then what do they say? Yeah, not one of them is from Ethiopia. Then they big up all the other Orthodox churches. Some of them they name them, most of them they don't. You see? But there's no mention of the Ethiopian church as your brother church or your sister church. None of that not going. You see what I'm saying? Most natural. Well, they are an Apostolic Catholic Church. See? And as I said, as I'm reading what it says, they're talking about this man from Syria or Cyrene, this man from here, this man from Crete. You don't know Abba him from here, Abba him from there. Then Saint Maximus and Saint something else from Italy, the perfect man, and blah blah blah. Yeah, sure. I bet you that Maximus is Maximus Africanus Tarasclat, who them I worship in secret, and his son. My goodness, man. My goodness. Anyhow, the only reason why I went is, like I said, I've never been to an Egyptian Coptic church. It's like walking into any building for I and I. You see what I'm saying? It's not no house of God or nothing. Zine. And I was escorting a blind brethren. Zine. I was doing him a service and actually escorting him, and I said, well, you know what, I would love to visit this church and see what it's about. I'm going to get to see, they're Catholic. And I spoke with the priest afterwards, and I confronted him about these things because he's asking me how I found it. And I said it was okay. It's not what I expected. You're very Roman. You know what I'm saying? You do communion, Sunday service, you worship Mary and all these things. And then I told him, you're an Apostolic Catholic faith. And he said, no, we're an Apostolic Orthodox faith. And I said, no, bro, that's not what is said up there. I read it, and look at you. Look at what you guys are doing. You're Catholic more than Orthodox. You see what I'm saying? Most natural. You see? So we hail the Emperor, most like Gaja Rastafari, who in the 60s decided to separate the church and the state in Ethiopia. Okay? He separated the church and the state because the church and the state of Ethiopia were made one. After the Council of Nicaea, the church and the state of Ethiopia were made one. Meaning that whatever state Ethiopia had during the annexation from Rome, they still allied themselves with Rome. They still kept ties with Rome. So this is why our Imperial Majesty the Emperor, in the 60s, he came and he separated church from state. See? And still, Rome had no influence over Ethiopia. This is why Ethiopia conquered Rome in the 1933 6 to 1941 Italo-Abyssinia conflict. See? So we crush out Rome. So Rome has no dominance over Ethiopia state nor the church until after our emperor decided, I'm going to make a move. And he made a move, and then what happened? The Ethiopian state now aligned itself with Russia, which is Rome. See? And the Marxists, the Derg government, the Red Terror. Naturally, most naturally. Next thing you know, you got white pictures of Jesus in Ethiopian Orthodox churches in Ethiopia, which are being burnt down still today. Still today, within the past year alone, hundreds of Ethiopian Orthodox churches with white Jesus in them, or paintings in them, have been burned down. Some of them are being burned down by Muslims, but the majority of them are being burned down by people who are tired of this rascal white Jesus. See? Just like you have churches burning in the States, and you have about 48 churches that have been burnt down in Canada within the past month alone. You see what I'm saying? Most natural. Okay? Then these people are going to act like it's a Christian persecution. It ain't no Christian persecution. See? It ain't no Christian persecution. Zin, you have the fifth reign of Christ and you have the fifth Reich or Reich. Zin, of the false Christ. Who is out there burning down churches? Yeah, man. They're out there trying to burn down churches, trying to go on like as if, well, then there's a persecution against Christians, which means that, well, not that they need protection, because they're not going to protect them, but we need a new religion. Christianity done with. See what I'm saying? Now you have the Taliban, or Al-Qaeda, or is it the Taliban? I think it's the Taliban who are saying they own 85% of Afghanistan. They're going to run things. Yeah, man. So the Arab states are on the rise. The Arab countries are on the rise. Most natural. So then that means that there's going to be a clash between the Christian and the Islamic faith, while Judaism is caught in the middle. And Buddhism is still caught up in that. Okay, so crush them two out. Now we have Chrislam. No more Islam, no more Christianity. We got Chrislam. Yep. And your God is an alien. You see what I'm saying? Most natural. Why you think them call them God Allah? Allah is short for alien people. Zin? Which was an ancient name of the Most High God, Alien. Yes, indeed, Alien. They say Elyon, E-L-Y-O-N. Is an ancient name for God, the God of Israel. No, not Elion. It is a lion in the judgment. You see, I know they're trying to tell you that aliens are your God. Do you catch it? I'm trying to show the item that this has been going on for a long time, people. This is nothing new, man. They've been telling you that your God is an alien. You see what I'm saying? Not from this planet. Okay, most natural. You're the big Gongzilla, man. Happy Earth Day, Father God. Yeah, man, happy Earth Day. I yearly I Father God, Father Bob. No Bob, no Damien. No Cindy, no Damien. Blessed. No Mama Booker, no Bob. Blessed. Give thanks. Give thanks. Love you, Mama Booker. Yes, indeed. Mama Booker named after Booker T. Washington, who is myself in that generation. Oh, yes, indeed. Booker T. Washington. No me come as Barrington. Yeah. All praises be to the Most High God. Give thanks for this blessed day. Yeah. Yeah, so it's just a realm. Just me I say. Judgment creation for Is man really I get the judgment still a true, man wicked. Me I say a man just refuses to look within himself. He's just so comfortable looking out of himself for truth. when most of what is outside of yourself is a lie and an illusion. Eh? Like this brother, my dad's friend, know the man for about 30 years, maybe longer. Seen him for the first time in about 25 years, maybe longer. Maybe longer. See him? I haven't seen this man in about, yeah, I'd say about 25 years. See him? So I seen him the other day. Hey, nice to see you. Yeah, man, bless, bless, bless. Let's just call him D for now. See him? No, his name is not Dick. See him? Think of Dion or Derek or anything. See him? Don, Dominic. You see him? Damien. Really, I the big D that. Yeah, man, the big Gongzilla. So this guy, we're sitting down, we're talking, having a little reasoning about my spliff. Mind you, I love the people them. That don't mean say I'm love with the people them I do. So this man here, him lick the pipe. Me nah talk about the Chalice pipe, see? Where do you sing a song? My song. Dreadlocks can't live in a tenement yard. Too much too much watch so too much watch. Dreadlocks can't lick in pipe in peace. Too much informer and too much beast. Okay, and I said, dreadlocks can't live in privacy because I true say, someone who know I would probably have to break down, say, yo, the Chalice pipe in my top about because someone who think say a crack pipe, Rasta man I talk about when them a talk about pipe. When you hear Bob Marley say, I'm on the rock, whoa, and then I take a stalk. I had to run like a fugitive now. Just to save the life I live. I'm gonna be iron like a lion in Zion. Oh, gonna be iron like a lion in a Zion. Hey, iron lion Zion. Oh now, iron lion Zion. Okay, well, one of the things say when my father say I'm on the rock, you think he's talking about rock, crack cocaine, eh? That's what you people think when you hear Mavado singing, I'm on the rock, I'm on the rock. Ayadan, Jehovah guide me, I'm on the rock. Yeah, well, that's not what he's saying, man. That's an old church hymn, okay? Alexander Bedard, who is the King Emmanuel of his day, who hailed from the US of A and found his way in JA and set up his own church, a black Christian church. Zin, most natural. He wrote that hymn on the rock. So, like I said, Jacob Miller said, dreadlocks can't lick him Chalice pipe in peace. You see what I'm saying? Most natural. You understand? But I'm reasoning with this guy and he licks the pipe. I didn't know that. I saw the guy outside on the road. I'm talking to the man. He tells me he used to have a drinking problem. He's drinking a beer. It's like 2 in the afternoon. He's saying, well, he still has a little problem, but at least he's not drinking no hard liquor. I said, yes, good thing, but go easy. Then we go inside our next man's house now, Zine, and the man backs out his pipe and is licking his rock. Zine, yeah, man, lick it over there, so I don't want to smell it. I don't even want to see it. So I'm like, wait a minute, you said that the liquor was a problem, but you're licking that. So it's like, what's really the problem? Anyhow, we sit down on a reason now. I know the man I talk about, we just have a reason I talk about Babylon, the whole COVID and everything, and I don't know. And so he's telling me about some video he saw on YouTube by some guy named, what's his name? Titor or something like that? Having to do with time travel. And I kind of sitting, and he's fascinated by it, And he's trying to go on like, yo, you guys, like, yo, you need to check this out. Like, yo, I want you to see it because I want to hear your opinion on this and that. And, yo, there's, what Tim said? There is multi-use on multi-dimensional planets. So he's trying to say, like, there's a million U's, but they're not really you. But, I mean, like, in essence, they are you. But, like, they're all doing different things. So this is what this guy, Titor, is trying to say about time travel. Him travel from then till now and into the future. And he came back now to tell people what he saw in the future. and in the past. So I'm trying to tell him, well, I mean, like, yeah, okay, I mean, I'm not trying to say that's impossible. I mean, my mind is open to anything. Don't mean I accept it. You see what I'm saying? But in Egypt, we have the Kaaba, so we have the body, and then we have the soul or the spirit, and then the Kaaba means your spirit double. So we are doubles. Like when Garnet Silk says every human being is a star, you know. So it's like there's I up there and you down here. You see it? So if there are multi planets and multi universes and things like that, it would only make sense that there's another I somewhere. You see what I'm saying? It would only make sense, but I'm saying like Earth would depend. For Uno people now, this is fascinating. Oh my God, I hope this is real. Yeah, like as if you have money to access that. Even if time travel was real, you can't time travel. Eh? But what I'm saying is, like, y'all fascinated and blown away by that. But there was a time where the world was fascinated and blown away by the words of my father, Bob Marley, and his music. Do you understand? And Peter Tosh, and even Jacob, and even Garnet, and Sizzla, of course, and Damien, of course. Do you understand? By the works of my father, the emperor, my father Emmanuel. So I'm just saying, it's like, yo, why aren't we fascinated with what is in earth? With what is inside of us, which is a multi-dimensional universe. How would I ask like this? So come and we look out ourselves now. Come and we look for God out ourselves now. Nah, man, y'all got it wrong. Y'all got it wrong. I had to burn him out. So the man ends up sending me the damn thing, the video of this T-Tour thing, Zine, and then called me to ask me if I saw it. Zine, me tell him no. And then me send him a picture of Bob Marley. No, I showed him a picture of Bob Marley. When I was with him, I showed him a picture. I said, yo, well, people used to be fascinated by what he said. And I showed him, he's like, what's this? I said, yo, it's Bob Marley. He said, damn, that's how old he looked when he died? And he said, no, man, Bob Marley not dead. Either way you want to look on it, whether you want to call that his flesh or his spirit, he lives. That is him. And the next man look on it, my brother, actually look on it, I'm not saying nothing. The next man look on it and he say, yo, like him catch it. One white guy, him catch it, yo, like, whoa, like, yo. The man was saying that no artist has anything on Bob Marley. No Elvis, no Michael Jackson, none of them. Bob Marley was just in a league of his own, and him is the boss, is what this white man was saying, basically. He's like, Bob, like... And when I showed him the picture, the man just said, wow. So this guy, him send me a clip of the T-Tour. Him send it on my phone, and I send him a clip of the Barack Obama Antichrist clip that's on the altar, and I told him this is the real deal, meaning say earth with there. Watch this and get blown away, man. Get blown. Zine, here on earth, with what's going on here on earth. But I look out at yourself and I look in the sky and I talk about time travel. Like you have the money. Like you could afford that. More love, more life, more blessing. Give thanks and praise, But yeah, more judgment in our earth, people. We are prayer. They are mash the work said we are. Better wise up. There's not much time left. I'm praying for you all. I know there's only one Arman Herbert Poole, but there's millions of Arman, and one day we're all gonna link up and be one. We are talk about as if you are the Arman, because I can't say a Arman, because there's no such thing as a Arman. There's one Arman. Zine? And if you is a Arman, where is your mighty works, man? Yeah, that's right. Yeah? So that's what I'm saying, man. A man could just come out and say him is a Arman, just like I hear this woman the other day talking about, I am the light and I am the way. Yeah, man. You let this crap get to your head, because right now the world is going mad. So you're going mad with the world now, acting like as if you're something just because the judgment didn't reach you. But you're God, and you're the Arman, and you're the light, and you're the way. And you feel hear mankind talk. If you don't hear them talk, you don't hear them talk, because mankind gone. You see me, I said them not make no damn sense. Not in this judgment, boy. And we don't feel sorry for them. We're sorry for Uno, pray for Uno, but we can't feel sorry for Uno. You see what I'm saying? In this judgment, yeah. You all just wait, watch, and learn. Seeing this creation belongs to the I man. Zin and the meek. You seen? And know that the zodiac is in ascension mode at this time. And this is why you see all these judgments taking earth. As I told you in the zodiac, when she ascended twice and you saw what happened, you saw it. Zin, she absorbs the energy of this earth. And so, just a charge, she's absorbing energy, slowly but surely. But once she ascends, it's a judgment. See? And as long as she is in ascension mode, a bigger judgment, which means we have bigger incoming inner the judgment. See? Hail to the Most High God, Jah Rastafari, Damian Marley, seen, born after our Father, in the person of our Father. Sight, most naturally. Our Bob born again. Our new and improved Bob, just as Sizzla is the new and improved Peter. Same bloodline from Dada. Seen? And I am the new and improved Jacob Miller. Same bloodline from Dada, with Dada in I, working in and through I, with I, most natural. Heal the eye, Dada. Yeah, man, we do get thanks. You see? And more judgment in our earth still. Just want to hold our realms with the eye them. And a big shout going out to Father Damien. Said we, yeah, hail the King, hail the mighty lawgiver, hail him high. You don't know. Yes, indeed, Psalm 108, Judah, in Judah will be my lawgiver. You see, over Philistia will I cast my shoe. Yeah, most natural. Who will lead me into Edom? Will not thou, O Jah, go forth with our hosts? Jah Rastafari go before us. See, we don't put nothing before Rastafari. So no better know that. And as black people, you should have known by now, say, the emperor is our living God and our king. You see, the whole of them had to bow to him then, most natural. And they will have to bow now to our Father, the Holy One, our Abakadus, Yisihak, Haile Selassie. Yeah, uno just wait. I know you're waiting. Yeah, y'all like, oh, well, didn't you say, yo, just now? Yeah, just now. That was like 2 months ago, man. That was almost 2 months ago. I say, yo, Dada, Father God, I make a big bumbuckler move. And it has everything to do with Father Damien. Zine? So just know that for life is a circle that goes round and round. Mine's not a circus, and I'm not a clown. Some people with us, some wear their frowns. Still I know my purpose is to share what we found. Some people insist on wearing others down, but all will bear witness to who wears the crown. Oh, I never, oh, good God, oh, yeah. Oh, I never, good God, always with me now, always with I, yeah. Would never let us down, never let I down. Always with me, yeah, always with I, yeah. And Jah would never let us down, never let I down. You think of that? Oh, time has no master. We're all in suspense. Jah don't run no border, no wall nor no fence. You see, crime and disaster is all in pretense. Man too out of order, too much ill intent. Oh, when will the starters make way for the bench? And when will the martyrs get justice for their flesh? Then I wanna go say, oh, and then that, oh, good God, oh, sing with me now, and then that, good God, always with me now, always with I, y'all, sing along now, would never let I down, never let I down. Always with me, y'all, always with I, y'all. Rastafari never let I down, never let I down. Emmanuel is with I, y'all, always with I, y'all. Never let I down, never let I down. Oh, yeah, Eli, big Gongzilla, we love you, Father. Eli, Mashogi, blessed, yes, guardian of the throne of David. Eli, blessed, mothers of creation. Eli, father of creation. Most High God, Rastafari, as I Holy Evaliveta, yes, I exhibit to Massican. I and I Selassie, Rastafari. Yes, I, Eli. Yes, I. Yeah, Quadash, Shah, Yavazawajan. Is I to the Most High, and I, Selassie Rastafari. Blessed love, children of the earth. Yes, I hear Mount Zion, Yel Yara Shalom. Yeah, Yel Yara Shalom. Oh, Jeshurun, Yel Jerusalem, and Mount Zion, Axum. She's the true mother of Zion. She's the first Jerusalem. Seeing it's written in the book of Lamentation, and she will rise again like the burning phoenix. Yes, she will rise again. No side Rastafari. You don't know more blessings, yeah? Give thanks. Eli, more love, more life. Keep shining with your stars. Banging, binging, booming, beaming. More life, more light. Keep it lit. Bless.